Welcome back to another episode of the Brighton Career Mode here on FC26, where today we are now in February. Last time I left you, it was towards the end of January. I quick sim 2 games. Against Brentford, we won, and against Fulham, we won? I forgot who I just quick simmed the past. We are now sitting in 4th in the Premier League after those 2 games quick simming. We are up there tied on points with Aston Villa, but thanks to our goal difference being better by 12 goals over Aston Villa, we are now sitting in that 4th position. We have a game here against top of the table Arsenal, which I do want to win, but part of me wants to also lose that so Tottenham can't take that top spot. And talking about Tottenham, that's who we have in the next round of the FA Cup. They knocked us out in the Carabao Cup quarterfinals. We're going to look to knock them out in the early rounds of the FA Cup. We will also figure out who we have in the Conference League today as well after finishing 6 for 6 in the league phase. So let's get straight into it here. It's Arsenal versus Brighton Hove Albion at the Emirates. And here we go, Arsenal versus Brighton Hove Albion. To start the episode off here, it's first place Arsenal. It's Champions League inquiries from Brighton Hove Albion. And it's our new signing of January, Varela, who starts today over Richie. Mikel Merino. Stopped by Van Hacke. Out wide for Waneri, playing against his former side here. Waneri crosses it in for Robert Lewandowski. Saliba wins a header. Waneri on the second ball will find Anderson. He'll find Rutter in towards Matoma. Matoma into Lua. Lewandowski stopped by Wan-Bissaka of all players.
Well, how did he defend that?
Matoma. Anderson. Lewandowski, over the top for Lua, a touch, a shot, a goal, Brighton lead, Robert Lewandowski, his great form is here still to stay. It's 1-0, it's Robert Lewandowski, he's finally found his true striking form after the first couple of episodes. I mean, he's averaging a goal a game at this point, to be realistic. At like the last 10-15 games, he's averaging a goal game.
Declan Rice. Zubimendi.
Varela winning the ball back off of Zubimendi. I mean, they can't really do anything. Jorginho Rutter now into Matoma. He slides it across. And Matoma trying to finish it. I was in 2 minds of trying to pass it or shoot it. I shot it way too late. 1-0 though at the break here. We still have the lead here, but it should be 2 in all honesty.
They'll be punished.
Rutter. Waneri. Lua, he might be offside. He's not. I thought he was going to be offside. That's why I kind of stopped and pulled it back. But it actually worked out in a betterment of us. And Robert Lewandowski has his second of the day. It's 18th of the season here. It's a 2-0 lead over top of the table Arsenal. I love it and I hate it at the same time. Yakadesh. Eze. This shit. Pinto, Merino, Van Hecke intercepts, and we should just be able to steal the deal here out now. And in fact, we might be able to get a third here with Matoma down the left-hand side. Kylo Matoma, he's going to cut back. He's going to look to find Rutter in for Waneri, and Waneri will score. And Ethan Waneri, has it been long enough to celebrate? We'll give it one more season before we celebrate against him.
Was excellent.
Full time, Brighton Hove Albion 3, Arsenal 0. That will more than likely allow Arsenal or Tottenham to go top of the table, unfortunately, but it's good for us for our Champions League hopes. And maybe we can sneak into a title race. Maybe it's possible. It's unlikely, but maybe it's possible. And well, from North London, taking on Arsenal down to the coast to take on the other North London side in Tottenham. And we are here in the FA Cup. Minter starts because he is starting to get unwary and unhappy at the club. And he's a great option, so he's going to start here in today's game. We're trying and get him happy. So Waneri might have a little bit of a spell on the bench, but this game has a little bit more on it than just a FA Cup game against a title contending squad here, a Tottenham, a top 6 side. It's a team that knocked us out of the Carabao Cup quarterfinals, so we want to get our revenge. They want to deny that and keep the dominance over their domestic cup competitions. I wonder where they at in the Carabao Cup. I wonder if they made the final or not. If they lost, I don't really remember. I think I think Liverpool was the only other like hard team in there, so that'll be interesting. Varela also starts today instead of Anderson for some reason. I don't know why I made that choice, but I did. And here is Minta now. He is quick on the ball, to be fair. But, I mean, Waneri's just Arsenal, so, I mean, that's just how, yeah. Richie intercepts. Oh, just let me switch position there. What in the pinball is happening? Can we calm down a second, please?
Done so well to read the pass. Clever bit of play.
Richie, Matoma, that's a good ball, and Matoma is in behind, a heavy touch again, he got a shot off that time to save, the clearance is straight at Lewandowski, the shot is straight at the defender. How did we not score that one? He fed it to us on the plate. Varela, Richie, out wide for Matoma. Matoma crossed in, can he find Robert Lewandowski? And says no. Varela, Richie, Lewandowski, Matoma out wide, and Matoma down the line, and Matoma out of bounds. Papa Malansar, Videla, Javi, Tell, Kulevski, De Kuiper came out to help out and defend that one. And now over the top for Minta. Probably not the best place to play him against Nuno Mendes, but he's won the race so far. And Minta gets a corner out of it. Matoma on set corner. Van Hecke on the header. Cleared off the line by Malansar. Cleared away by the Tottenham. Braithwaite, Georgina Rutter. Minta's making that run over the top. Nuno Mendes will win that one. Halftime 0-0 here at the break.
And so the first half has come to an end. Really being closed down and
I mean, put the play. Oh, wow. Okay. Good job, Van de Ven, I guess. Sure. Brennan Johnson now down the right-hand side. Here comes Brennan Johnson, and Brennan Johnson down that right-hand side. And Kulevski, De Kuiper clears it. Rutter now in for Matoma. Can Matoma get there first? The answer is yes. Matoma now. Robert Lewandowski coming across. It's Rutter in the back, though. And Georgina Rutter will shoot. Georgina Rutter will score off of the post and in. Brighton taking 70 minutes to break the deadlock, but we finally have it. It's Rutter's first goal in the FA Cup. Obviously only 2 games in so far. And he only played because of, yeah, he only played really penalty shootout there. Georgina Rutter, a good curler. Didn't really curl it. I mean, he did curl enough because he hit the post and went in, but didn't curl enough to just have a clean goal there. But a goal is a goal at the end of the day. Brighton 1, Tottenham 0, and I forgot to pause it to make subs. Richie, Rutter, Lewandowski. Out wide for Minta. Minta now slowing things down, allowing the runs to be made. Videla, and look at that run from Braithwaite. Rutter, 2-0, game over. Brighton is getting their revenge on Tottenham Hotspur here, knocking them off out of the FA Cup. Maybe that's not a good thing for Arsenal to win the league, allowing them to have some more games and more rest time to focus on that Premier League. Obviously, I'm assuming they still obviously have some type of European competition, possibly.
Well, not very clever.
Brennan Johnson, Matthias Tell. Oh my God, Matthias Tell, what a goal that is. 2-1. 5 minutes left to go for them to try and equalize. We will be cowards about this.
Well, here we can see it again.
I mean, just look at this turn. A turn, touch, shot, goal.
That's been hit with such
beautiful.
pace. The keeper has no time to react.
I think that's a second man press. That's what that is. I don't know why it's showing me that, but it is.
Trying to force a mistake.
And Artogolu, cross comes in. Minta, can you win the header? The answer is no, but that is game over. We get our revenge over Tottenham. A 2-1 win here against them at home. We are into the next round of the FA Cup.
Well, they were certainly pleased to hear the final whistle.
Quick sim here against West Ham United, a 3-1 win. Robert Lewandowski, and Matoma on the score sheet. FA Cup next round, we have Everton in that, and that's what is up next. We are going to go ahead and simulate through it, though, and jump in if need be, but we have the likes of Man City going through already, Arsenal going through. In fact, that's only two of the big six left to go is Man City and Arsenal. And talking about other competitions, the Conference League round of 16 has been drawn, and we get Real Sociedad. We get probably the hardest team in there other than AC Milan in all honesty. So we get AC Milan. We get Real Sociedad in the Conference League round of 16. It'll be a very tough one. That will start in, actually no, that'll probably be in today's, late one will probably be in today's episode though, because we will go ahead and simulate through here against Everton in the FA Cup. We will jump in if need be, but hopefully we shouldn't have to.
And we're off. The first half starts with anticipation in the air. Decent chance. It's there.
Ethan Waneri comes back quickly and equalizes it to make it 1-1. It's a penalty for us here. It's a chance for us to take the lead for the first time in today's game. Robert Lewandowski steps up, and Robert Lewandowski scores it top left. He puts it away. 2-1 for Brighton.
And they've scored again. That puts them.
Lewandowski has his second of the day. Brighton are starting to pull away here.
No booking required.
Now it's a penalty for them, but this one is just going to be a consolation goal if they're to score it in the 90th minute, and they will put it away top left as well. But it should be game over here. We should win 3-2 and move on to the next round of the FA Cup, and now we can jump into Conference League action against Real Sociedad.
Beaten easily here. Good looking ball played in. And Real Sociedad get us off and running for the first
And
half.
so here we are at, not FA Cup, Conference League action here against Real Sociedad. Probably the hardest, one of the hardest teams other than AC Milan in this competition. And here we are taking them on in the round of 16, unfortunately. So we get a little bit screwed in that, but we take care of them. We have a relatively easy path to the final as long as we don't run into AC Milan.
Nicely won to see off the threat.
Branthwaite, Anderson, Lewandowski out wide for Matoma, and here is Matoma now down the left-hand side. Matoma, he'll lay it off for De Kuiper, and De Kuiper, there's nobody there. He tries a cross, it was deflected. Now Sukic is somebody I was interested in bringing in, but decided against it. Hopefully he proves me right, not wrong. Matoma, Richie will pass it to himself. He was looking for Anderson. He will find Anderson eventually. Lewandowski out wide for Matoma. Matoma cross back post for Minta. 1-0. And Brighton take the lead here. 1-0 over Real Sociedad. Good footwork. Good first time touches. Minta finds the back of the net. 1-0. Lewandowski. Oh, why did he play in the air? I did not hit L1. Okay, but here's Minta though. And Minta for a second. Romero saves it. It will be kept in play by Diego Dalot. Matoma. Lewandowski, can he control it? He does. Touches, shot. I mean, what a goal from Robert Lewandowski. The control, the composure, the power. Robert Lewandowski has his 7th goal in the Conference League in just 5 appearances. I mean, look at that control, the touch, and then the volley. It's Robert Lewandowski all over it. And that is game over. The first leg, it's a 2-0 win for the away side, a.k.a. Brighton, a.k.a. me. I think they'll allow us to simulate, to be honest, that second leg. Maybe not theoretically, but I think we can. I think we can get away with simulating that second leg. And so we end the episode here in 3rd. Now, while I said it's a possible, I don't think it is possible for us to close a 10-point gap between us and top of the table of Tottenham, but we can hopefully help Tottenham lose, because we love Tottenham to lose. Who knows? Top goal scorer, is it going to be Robert Lewandowski? It is. It is Robert Lewandowski, but Ollie Watkins is right behind him. So is Jeremy Doku. It's not Erling Haaland, it's Jeremy Doku. 21 goals in 28 appearances for Robert Lewandowski. He has turned into a beast of an animal in this second half of the season. In fact, how many goals does he have across all competitions? Surely he's close to 40. He is close to 40. 34 goals. It's going to be sad when we release him at the end of the season because he is just here for one season. Let's be real. He's not going to be good enough for next season. When we come back, we will have the second leg against Real Sociedad, which we'll be able to simulate through. Possibly, we might even just play it, to be completely honest. We have Norwich in the FA Cup next round there. So FA Cup round 6, we have Norwich, where this is massive as well. Arsenal taking on Man City. So one of the big six will be out of that competition as well. So it'll just be one big six team left for us. So we could end up winning the FA Cup. We do have Man City, we do have Tottenham, we do have Chelsea all coming up soon as well. Hopefully we can beat Tottenham to help out Arsenal. It's mission make Arsenal win the league, or mission make Tottenham at least bottle the league here, as well as just obviously win the Conference League and FA Cup and top 4. I'll see y'all all for that more starting tomorrow or Monday. Don't know when this video is coming out. Until then, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.